Okay, in this video tutorial I will show you how to set up a VLAN setup and configure VLAN in the switch. Okay, so if you have not watched my previous videos, which is part 1 and part 2, please watch that. Please view those videos first prior to watching this one. Alright, so let's create VLANs in this switch. Okay, so the command is VLAN database. Okay, and then you go to VLAN 10 name data and VLAN 50 name voice and exit. So basically you have two VLAN. Alright, config T in interface range FA2 to 4, description data VLAN, switch port mode access, switch port access VLAN 10, and spanning tree port fast. Okay, spanning tree protocol will keep a port from forwarding Ethernet frames for 30 seconds after the Ethernet device is plugged into the port, so it will not give your switch into a looping mode. Alright, so the example that I show you here is Cisco router 1811. I'm sorry, it's a Cisco integrated service router 1811 series. That means this is a layer 3 switch. It has a router and switch in it. Is integrated. Okay, port 0 and port 1, this is basically a WAN port. So notice that in the previous video I show you how to configure port 0 with an IP address to the headquarters. This is going to plug the Ethernet cable and go to the headquarters office. Alright, so port 2 to 4, which is 2, 3, and 4, as I mentioned to you earlier, we're gonna set up this as a data VLAN. Okay, we can put this as mode access. Okay, mode access, and then after that we need to scroll down, and then we can configure the data, the voice VLAN, which is VLAN 50, is interface range fast Ethernet 5 to 7. 5, 6, and 7. That's gonna be a voice VLAN, description voice, switch port access VLAN 50, and spanning tree port fast. Okay, this places switch port 5, 6, and 7 into VLAN 50. Remember, we're gonna create two VLAN, VLAN 10 and VLAN 50. The reason we separate the data packets separate from the voice packets is for quality of service. So we're gonna discuss about quality of service later on in the books. Okay, so the reason that we separate the VLAN is to have quality of service. Alright, on the fast Ethernet 8, which is here, we're gonna use this for non-Cisco Discovery Protocol phone. So if you have any other phone other than Cisco, it's gonna plug into here. Okay, in this example, the SIP phone, we're gonna use Cisco, so we're gonna plug it into port 5 or 6 or 7, which is fine. And your host PC, which is your IP or PBX server, or your host PC or the soft phone, we're gonna plug that cable to this one in case we have the physical devices. So this host PC gonna connect to port number 2, and then this IP phone, SIP phone, Cisco IP phone, gonna plug into 5, 6, or 7 port, because this is a voice. We can put that in the voice VLAN. Alright, so if you have any other device other than Cisco, we put it on the port 8. So the command is interface fast Ethernet 8, description non-CDP phone, switch port trunk, allow VLAN 1, 10, 50, 1000 to 15, and switch port trunk, native VLAN 10, and switch port mode trunk. Okay. Alright, let me see what does it say here. Alright, so this is for a non-Cisco Discovery phone or devices. The last one that we're gonna do is configure port number 9. Okay, interface fast Ethernet 9, description, monitor port, switch port mode access, switch port access VLAN 10, spanning 3 port fast and exit, monitor session 1, source interface fast Ethernet 2 and 8. So this is in case we want to use Wireshark, we can put that. We can use Wireshark to capture all the conversation or voice packets or data packets using this port. Okay, and then you click N, and then make sure you copy, run, start. Again, this configuration is based on Cisco Integrated Service Router 1811 series, Cisco ISR 1811. If you use any other device, the syntax might be different, but the basic idea or the basic concept is in here. So I just want to review again in this video tutorial, which is part 3. I discuss how to set up a VLAN, 2 VLAN, voice and data. Okay, and then I show you how to configure switch port for non-Cisco Discovery phone, and the last one is for sniffing the traffic using Wireshark. So I hope this video is informative to you, and please review as many times as you like until you become familiar and get the idea about it. I will upload this information in the Blackboard so you can have a chance to look at it. Okay, before I finish this video, so on the router we are not able to configure it unless you have the Cisco routers license that, and also the switch here. Okay, the switch also you need to have the simulator switch. Okay, so your lab is only configure this one. Okay, make sure that here make sure that your phone is registered here. If you set up all the configuration properly, then your phone should be able to register. Okay, so let me show it to you here. 100, right? And I have this configure. All right, is registered. If we have the physical equipment, and if you have the real packet tracer, you will be able to call from 101 extension to 102 extension and vice versa. So this is in 2 different VLAN, .10 VLAN and .11 VLAN. Remember, we use routing protocol or SPF to do the routing, okay, because they are not in the same subnet. Also, we separate the 2 VLAN, VLAN data, data VLAN, and the voice VLAN. Alright, so this is the main part of it. And thank you for watching. Hopefully this video is informative to you. Thank you.